So if you hear any noises in the background, it's most likely because Dusty is flipping shit right now and is like exploring everything. So I don't know why he got all hyper all of a sudden, but that's that. Today's probably going to be, I'll probably title it like Ventilation Part 2. It's going to be, for the most part, different things, but a lot more that's on my mind. Yesterday I mentioned I was having a really shitty day, and I figured, why not discuss some of that? And a lot of it is, for once, not my problems. There's things I'm directly involved in, just kind of indirectly involved in, that's still been on my mind and stuff. But let's start off with the part that is about me. Pretty much all the stuff I talked about in the last ventilation video, really just, it's kind of continuing that getting worse kind of thing, where it's bugging me a lot more, it's on my mind a lot more. Today I had this little theory of, I'll kind of see if Bree, how interested she is in talking to me, because I've noticed a lot lately I've had to initiate the conversations. So I didn't say anything all day. I was just going to wait until she said something and wanted to talk to me. Yeah, that never happened. I never got one message. So that sucks. I'll just leave it at that. And it really sucks. Like, wanting to talk to her all day and like fighting the urge not to text her is extremely annoying. So but I will hold out. Eventually she'll realize that she misses me and will want to talk to me. I can only hope. But I think so far that's really all about my issues. Lately, like, all of a sudden it seems my life has become a lot more stressful besides my own problems. I probably shouldn't be talking about this stuff because it doesn't directly involve me, but it's something I really pisses me off. Okay, maybe I should just explain. Like I said, I think yesterday or something, I don't actually remember if I mentioned this, but I've been helping my parents move, because they had to move out of their apartment, and I've been helping them move, and they told me that they're now be going to marriage counseling, which I'm perfectly fine with. I knew for a long time there was issues in their marriage, and I'm kind of surprised that it's lasted this long. And that's a horrible thing for a son to say, that it's like, wow, I'm surprised my parents are still together. But I'm glad that they're trying to fix it. I think that's a good thing. And then I found something else out. And when I heard this, it pissed me off. Maybe it's because I've had a lot of experience with parents getting involved in relationships, so that I kind of take this personal, or maybe it's the fact that it's my parents. But my mom ended up telling me that I am getting really itchy all of a sudden. That's not what she told my mom. My mom ended up telling me that her mother, my sister, and my brother-in-law ended up telling my mom that if she doesn't leave my husband, I was about to say husband, that if she doesn't leave my father, that if she stays with him, that she'll basically be cut off from that side of the family. And, she won't be able to see her grandchildren or my sister's kids. And when I heard this, I didn't really react at the time because I'm not a confrontational person. I don't like confrontations. I don't like getting in fights and arguments. I really just like to keep to myself and not really get involved in anybody else's business unless you're close to me. Like Rusty or Robin or Bree or something. I take an interest in their lives. Those are really the only people. Besides that, I just like to keep to myself and not really, talk to anybody or get involved in anything. But I've been really finding an urge to like get mad at these people who said that, because that is absolutely bullshit. I mean, you are taking two people who are married and are doing their best to try to work things out and have a happy marriage together, and you're trying to corrupt that. You're trying to tear them apart. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you do something like that? For the most part, my dad is not a bad person. He doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke, he doesn't do drugs. He used to have a bit of a gambling thing with like lottery tickets, but for the most part, he's kicked that. He is a bit of a liar. But he's not a bad person, and And my mother has her flaws too, so it's not like she's perfect, but the fact that they're trying to rip the marriage apart and they're basically blackmailing her to leave my dad is just, it pisses me off beyond no belief. And I know almost for a fact right now that my sister's going to be watching this, because I've discovered through these vlogs that my family basically, one, they've discovered my YouTube side of life, and two, a lot of them are big gossips, and they don't know how to keep their fucking mouths shut. So I hope they are watching this right now, and I hope they did hear what I said, and I hope you guys, I don't want to talk directly to them, but I hope they do know that I despise the fact that they're gossips, and that's one of the reasons why I don't trust my family, as they like to call themselves a lot of times, is because I know they can't keep secrets, and they're gossips. I can keep things to myself, and that's why I prefer to talk to YouTube instead of, talking to my family, is because, I trust my viewers. I trust the people I've never met more than my own family. How horrible is that? And the fact that what they're doing right now, they're, basically trying to rip apart my parents' marriage, is an absolute despicable thing. And as far as I'm concerned, that's not family. If they're gonna, make my, basically, what's the right, I still think of the word. They're gonna, remove my mom from that side of family, then I'm not family with them anymore either. Because I don't want to be family with people who act like that, people who treat people they're supposed to love like that. Is absolutely bullshit. And I don't think my dad knows about this, is the thing. I believe my mom said she didn't tell my dad about this, so I don't know. I don't know, but that's really been weighing on my mind a lot lately, is just the fact that someone who's supposed to be considered family can be such assholes and do something like that. My parents are, they're trying, they're going to counseling now, they're trying to, work out their issues and be a happy marriage together, and you're trying to corrupt them and rip them apart because you're just fucking heartless bastards. And I'm sure they're going to have their side of the story, and they're going to try to run down my dad and say that they know what's best. But let them be happy, alright? They're trying their best, and you guys are trying to ruin that. And you guys are horrible people. So that's all I have to vent about today. Thank you guys for listening. If you ever have kids, don't fuck with their relationships. You got to let them be happy, I guess. And you guys are my family more than my real family, and this is why I don't talk to them, because a lot of them are, they seem like good people, then a lot of times they show their real colors. So this is why I'm just gonna go fucking live in the woods, because I'm a Caterpie, and that's what we do. Bye.